Yes, people, what you telling me back again for another one? ROMZ in the building. What you saying, fam?
Bro, I just watched your Insta story, bro. That's honestly, when I was on the way to the gym myself, bro. I think I was going through Brixton. When you said, "Oh, the mad thing happened in my car," I thought, "Cool," but I didn't think it was that peak, bro.
It
The
was
alloy was mad,
Pete, bruv. It was Pete,
bro. And you know, no ones I can see. You know, when you know a man's angry, like, and when you said, "I don't even give my man money for a principle," I get it, bro. When a man just kissed you, was like, "I don't even want to give you my money. You need to
bro.
help me," but you pissed me off. Bro, I've just watched it now, bro.
Bro, I was angry, cuz you know them ones. I was angry, and the thing is, yeah, it's like man just had to firm it, bro, because it's like man see the tires. I can see them. I was like, I need one, so I can't even bad man up. You know them ones. I can't bad man up, and you don't speak English, so it's like if I bad man up here, I'm a black man. He's gonna call the feds. I know it. You know them ones. A man can't even.
It's not even like there's an alternative, bro. You need that tire,
Yeah,
bro.
I need
to get home, carry on your day. You need that tire, bro.
Or I'm gonna have to be driving around to see if anyone's got the right tire, and if they don't have it, they have to order it. You know them ones. So I was like, no, I know they have it, so I just have to firm it. You know, bro. I didn't even, bro. I was so angry. I didn't even ask him how much the tire was. You know, there was there, like, bro. Man just brought the car there, yeah, parked up the car, and just stood there, bro. I didn't ask him nothing. I just, bro, just fix it in it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just do your job and
just fix it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man brought the card reader, bro. I just pressed the thing. I didn't even look. I was so mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was like, bro, I'm giving this bro £90, bro. My car was across the road for 3 hours, you know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't busy. They wasn't busy. There was 2 men in there. And I think in the 3 hours, I saw about 6 cars go in there, bro. They weren't busy.
Like, at that time in the morning, though, that depending.
Oh, they're not busy. At 11 in the morning.
You're not busy, bro. You're not.
Bro, at 11 in the morning, these men are at work. You're not busy then. When I walked up to see that there was no other car there, the bro could have followed me around the corner, with like jacked up the car and taken the thing off, bro. It would have taken this bro, including the time to walk to the car and get the tire off. It would have taken less than 5 minutes. The car was 2 minutes away on foot, bro.
Do you know what's mad, bro? Though, yeah, I know like a drive is probably let's say I think you were saying in your story like a 5-minute drive probably equates to that 20-minute walk, but you probably could have went gym in that time and come back. It's just inconvenient. It's just it's one of them one. It's just inconvenient.
I could have gone gym, but the thing is, the reason why I didn't go gym, is because where I pulled over, I've come just off the roundabout and I've just pulled into a little side road. It's a single yellow. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's a memorial place. So I was seeing people, they were driving past and looking at my car as they were driving past because they're thinking, why is he stopped there? I've literally just stopped as soon as you've turned in it, because I just needed to get off the main road. If I left the car there, it would 100% got towed if I left that there for 3 hours because it was literally right off a big main roundabout. So I couldn't take the risk of leaving it on a single yellow, and then coming back and my car's not there. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what would have happened. That's what would have happened. Man would have seen the car there and they would have just taken the whip, bro. That's what they would have done. They would have just put that on the back of a thing. I come back and my car's gone, bro. So I said, you know what? I have to stay near the car where I could see it. And that's just all it was, bro. Because I would have at least driven somewhere a bit more convenient. But, bro, I was smelling burning rubber, bruv. And I was like,
you don't want to take that risk. Yeah, I hear you. Bro, that's not how you wanna start your morning, bro. But on the brighter things,
it's crazy.
Bro, we said England would cook like this under Carsley. We said, and bro, like, I know people are gonna say, look, you expect England to win them 2 games under other managers and that, but we would see it in a less aesthetically pleasing way. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? We'll see it in a more boring way. That I'm not going to cap to you, Rants. I only watched the first half of both games. The game last night I had to jump on another stream, and then the first half of I was actually with Don on Saturday, but the second half, something was wrong with the what do you call it, the system and whatnot. And then we said, bun this, but the things we didn't miss no goals. We saw the 2 goals in the first half, but bro, Carsley playing man in their positions, bro. That you know what? That's what probably makes me the happiest because I'll be real, Rants, yeah. I might put on this front because for me it's always Jamaica first, innit? And I probably the same for you. But let's be honest, we've been cooked for the best part of the last 10-20 years. Obviously, certain players are coming back now. We could potentially do a thing in the next 5-10 years, but I'll put on the front like I don't care about England. But man still lives here. Like there's a certain part of me that still wants us to do well. Do you get? But for me, it was just nice to see a manager. One, that's one thing, even if it is at youth level, so you can say he's one nation. And two, to see players in their position, because when I'm seeing Grealish in that 10, me and you have spoken off air, innit? Bro, there's a reason why I didn't want him to go Man City. Because, yeah, being one of the best we've seen, but he's not going to be that Maverick anymore. He's not going to be able to express himself. We know this. It's very systematic. It's a robotic system. So when Carsley, that's the first thing that made me sound. When I saw him in the 10, I said, he's going to cook. Everything was going through him, bro. He was just very flamboyant. He was doing what he wanted to do. And it was nice to see, bro. He let Trent invert. Now, some people would say, obviously, when Southgate started him in the inverted position, he was getting suffocated in the Euros and that. Yeah, he weren't the best. But I feel like Carsley's doing kind of what Klopp did in the sense that he's doing exactly letting man overcompensate. Do you know what I mean? He's letting man cover for him so Trent can do what he wants. Because that ball to Gordon and things, we know what he's capable of. He can pick a
ball to Gordon was nuts.
Crazy. That ball to Gordon was not even. You see, the assist for Kane's goal, yeah. I mean, your spoke like sometimes you'll get an assist for passing it to a man and they do the rest of the hard work. At first, when I saw the goal, I thought this is just kind of one of the media assists. Kane had to cut back and he done the work. However, when I watched it again, he's kind of had to cut it through two man because that pass shouldn't have got to Kane.
It's a decent pass, bro, because it's one of them ones where even though it's a bread and butter pass, it's only a bread and butter pass for him. You know them ones, like it's a bread and butter pass for a man that can pass. Yes, you know them ones there. If that's rice on the ball, that's not bread and butter.
It's not even getting past the first man, bro.
Probably not getting there, but because it's him, he can do that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a good pass, bro. It's not just a bog standard. You get me? One of them roll it to my man. He still has to complete the pass.
And even your boy, bro, like Angel Gomes everywhere, covering for him and whatnot. This is what I need to ask you, bro. Please tell me you don't have a buyback clause on that. Please tell me you don't have a buyback clause.
We don't have a buyback on Angel, but he's free in the summer anyway.
Swear, well, he's not signed a contract that.
No, because Fonseca left, innit? And that's his manager. Like him and the manager were close. Fonseca's left. He went to AC Milan. So yeah, he didn't sign a new deal, bro. So he's free in the summer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Where do you reckon he goes then? Because the thing is, I've known of Gomez for time.
But Angel's got bare teams that want him. That's one thing I'd say. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's got bare teams that want him. You get me? I spoke to his brother today actually, and I was with his brother when I was in Manny the other day, like because his family still live in Manchester. So you know what I mean? But under this manager, we got no chance of getting him, bro. I'll tell him not to come to United, even if he wanted to. You know what I mean? Bro, I'll be real. Like under this manager,
I see it, he might look long term. 10 hours not gonna be.
He will. Angel's on his football, brother. Angel wouldn't do the Pogba thing and go back to Man United just because it's Man United. He wouldn't.
Man United, yeah. No, I respect.
He wouldn't do that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be real. He'll go wherever it suits his football. Like he's not gonna do the sentiment thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He would never do that. And the thing is with him, do you know what I'm saying? He can go and play wherever he wants, bro. You know what I mean? He speaks multiple languages. He plays a continental style of football anyway, and he's not in love with the Premier League like a lot of people are. You know, a lot of men just want to play Prem. Like he'll play anyway.
Yeah. But do you know what, Rants? Yeah, why did you not let him go? Because we know like the system how it's been the last 10.
Brother, man,
we don't like technicians.
Coaches at the club said
too small.
They don't know what his best position is. We don't know how to use him. They didn't even let him go. Here's the thing, yeah. They offered him a contract. It was just a shit one. You know them ones. They offered him a contract and he looked at it and said, how can you, like, bruv, what?
He's looking at this as a violation.
Yeah. Because they were like, yeah, we want you to stay, but you're offering me that. You can't want me to stay here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a violation. It's not that they let him go. They offered him a contract and he was like, nah, this is a joke. Do you know what I mean? The contract was a joke. It was a little man contract they offered him. That's what happened, innit? And then he's gone to play first team football somewhere else, and he's got an England cap, bro. And they basically offered him an idiot deal, yeah. and kept Scott McTominay, which is crazy, bro.
That's ludicrous, bro.
Say about Man United, bro. Now, this is what I say about Man United. How can you keep Scott for all these years? Yeah, we had Scott and Fred in the team, but you let Angel go for free, blood. Like, what are you doing? They done to Angel what they done to Pogba.
But Rants, let me put this spanner in the works, yeah. And it hurts me to say this, but that was under your other regime. Can you really see Walcott's Barada in that? I think. Listen, obviously you know the family now. I actually believe 10. Like I already said, 10 hour game lasting. For me, he goes in November. I think.
He's not seeing the season out.
Yeah, he's not even seeing Christmas, bro. But don't you think Gomez will look at that? He'll be gone by then. End of the season, you've got footballing men in your structure now. He might want to come back because I think. Would you say in a couple of weeks ago? Was it you or my brethren that he's actually Arsenal at heart or something? We know these things don't really matter too much.
Nah. Now, them man, obviously, them man played for Man United, but man supports Arsenal, but that doesn't matter. You know them. That doesn't matter. You know them ones there.
That's like Cole Palmer, you know, played for City, he's a United fan as well.
Yeah. But the thing is, he grew up playing for Man United, so he's Man United. But them man were obviously Arsenal fans before. Like, that doesn't matter now. You know them ones, because man's come through that United Academy. So did his brother. So and they got Manny accents, bro. They're Manny youths now. You get me? So it's one of them ones where when they were younger, they might have been down here, but they're not London youths.
You get me? So, you know what I like though? This is why I was gassed with Carsley, bro, because it's a breath of fresh air. Gomez was never getting that call up on the Southgate. We know this. He was never getting that call up, and it's not for me. Yeah, while I was so impressed with Carsley, forget the results, bro. We expected to beat them teams. He was just letting man play, like,
bro, and he's got Ashley Cole and Joleon Lescott there as well.
Backroom stuff, innit?
Bro. Like, Carsley's just got the man them balling. Like, you know, like, bro, this is what it is, bro. Man have to give him the keys to the whole city, fam. Like, bro, he's got the man them cooking with Ashley Cole, bro, and Joleon Lescott. Man are there, bro, and he brought you all the man them, bro, all of them. All of them. Everyone's cutting through. The only brother is Livramento. And this rare, what is he, Spanish or something? All the brothers just brought through bare the young G's.
Yeah.
Gibbs White, Madueke, Angel, fucking hell, bro. Just bare the youth them. Rico Lewis. Bruv, all the man them just cut through, blood.
That's how you know he's smart, because that's one thing I'll give Southgate credit for. I think he brought back the cohesiveness. When I say man them, not the youth, but in terms of the seniors, it's not like the golden generation under Sven, where the United players are sitting together, Liverpool players, Chelsea players, Arsenal players, etc. It's very like, it feels like it's got that family feeling. But what Carsley now done is say, no, I want the family feeling to go from the seniors right the way down to the young G's. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you got to reign. But you know what's going to annoy me? And I know you agree, because I know you see this player how I see him. Bellingham's going to come back in this team, and he shouldn't.
Ruin it,
that's what's going to annoy, man. Because of his PR, plays for Madrid. He does have that goal in him. I won't take that away from him. Like, at the end of the day, the hardest thing to do is score goals. And Bellingham he is a goal scoring midfielder. But, bro, based on raw ability alone, Bellingham shouldn't be seeing this team. But he will. And the thing is, this is a decision that I even think probably Carsley would have made. Yeah, but it's above the manager, bro. It's the upstairs saying he has to. What do you mean he's at Real Madrid? And you know, English players rarely go there. I think you've had Beckham recent years, but you know, at Bale, let me expand it to British now. But it's rare. It's not like we consistently have British players going there. So once you get a British player playing for Madrid and being one of the main man, he's not starting for his international team. So literally, damn, bro, he needs to stay away, but he won't. That's the only thing that's going to annoy me, and I think it's going to.
But this is why I'll see, because it's a weird one, because I've dealt with the FA personally, and I know that they like coaches they can control in it. And it's one of them ones, like, even when you see how Carsley responded to the Ben White question, the Greenwood question, like, he's been told above him that, yo, Greenwood, you can't select him. You know them one.
Yeah.
Like, the same with the Ben White situation. He said it's for Ben White to basically make himself available. We're not going to holler at him because you told Gareth that you don't want to play. So we assume you don't want to play until you hit us up, kind of thing. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where it'll be interesting to see when everyone's fit, what the team looks like. Does he still have the bottle to start Grealish in a 10 ahead of Jude Bellingham? And Grealish is someone that isn't guaranteed to start week in, week out for Man City and he doesn't start in the 10 either. That's why I rate the Grealish in the 10 even more. Because he don't play in the 10 for City. So he's taken this guy into the team and he's playing him in the position he's supposed to be playing in. I don't know if Grealish has said to him, yo, my guy, let me try a thing. Or he said to Jack, brother, I know you're a 10. You're the guy. This is where you're playing. Right? One thing I know is we're not seeing Grealish in the 10 under any other manager.
Facts.
Bro, as soon as I saw Grealish in the 10, these men saw my watch along. I said, we are going to cook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are gonna cook, bro. Grealish in the 10 is different gear, bro. If man watch Grealish play in the 10 week in, week out, man will tell you that's the best player in the league, bro. That's what they'll tell you.
I've been on the receiving end, bro. We got smoked 7-2, and he was running the show from that position, bro.
He's nuts, bro.
That's just one game. Like, he's crazy. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't want... This is the simple reason why I didn't want him to go see. Of course, you understand why. Guaranteed trophies. You're going to get paid... 3 times, 4 times what you get paid at Villa. But I think it's what you said about Carsley. I think he just said to him, look, you're a 10. I know what you're on. I'm putting you back there. I don't care what you've done recently. And I know chances created is a it can be a flawed stat, but that's it. I keep telling man that are calling Grealish scrub. The trophy that they longed for, the trophies that the main trophy that the Saudis wanted to win when they took over City. He was a pivotal part of that, bro. I think it was most chances created in that campaign. I'd say him, Rodri, and maybe Haaland was the top 3 players. But Grealish cooked. I know, to be fair, I know last year he had injuries, and even when he played, I'll be real, the odd game he was cold, but I think he himself even said, by my standard, I didn't play well enough. But there's still a player there, and I'm desperate for him to leave, bro, honestly, because there's such a baller there. And
he can leave or not even leave, just... Bruv, Pep here, when KDB's dusty legs pack up, because they're packing up here, just play Grealish in KDB's position.
You won't though, you play Foden there.
But the thing is, KDB don't run anyway. So playing Grealish in the middle, it's the same thing.
Same thing,
Because Grealish ain't gonna do the industry, but he still puts himself about. Like off the ball, he makes himself available for the ball. He can carry the ball better than KDB. He links on the edge of the box. Yeah, cool. He's not going to do the long shots and he's not going to spam the crosses. But what he will do is he'll try and link and he'll get in around. You see Grealish, he pops up on the edge of the box, then does little quick give and goes and gets it back and that. Bro, he's unreal, bro. Like, man need to understand that he's a proper throwback baller with the low socks. Yeah, man drinks beer. He's just a proper, like, throwback 90s, like, real bad man number 10, bro. Like, Jack Grealish is so sick, bro. Like, I don't think people understand how good this player is. Like, he reminds me of, like, when I used to watch JJ Okocha and them, man. You know, when there was just no rules, when man just had to be a baller. Bro, Okocha would, bro. I remember when Okocha was twisting up Keenan Scholes' blood. When we was playing Bolton, yeah, and Okocha sitting down Roy Keane, bro. Like, sitting him down. Like, with not a care in the world, bro. That's who Jack Grealish is. Grealish is one of these ballers that he don't care who he plays against. You're all little man to him, bro. Like he's just on his own thing.
And if you look, bro, them players that kind of don't have that care in the road, drink beer, let's just say off the field are up to stuff. They're always the best. Your Gascoignes, your Maradonas, your Grealish. When you kind of have that, there's a word I'm looking for. When you're kind of unruly off the pitch,
bro, mad.
It means you're a baller. And the thing, I feel like, because you know you're a baller, that's why you're letting yourself do that. Ronaldinho's the same, bro. You think he cared about ball, but you knew his ability. Do you know what I mean? So you're right, bro. I will never speak bad on that guy, because that's the thing. And I hate this modern day thing where my manager knows best. And I can't really argue that, because look, there's a reason why they've won all they've won, but sometimes the manager don't. Like, cool, maybe not starting him but then even in the big games, bro, Pep's not an idiot. Grealish always starts.
Yeah, he always starts because he knows.
Bro. He always starts, bro.
You know what it is with Pep? Pep knows Grealish is good, but he knows he can't control him. You know, so because of that, he's always fighting himself. Like, Pep's like, he's cold, but he won't listen. You know, the ones it's like, so it's like, I'll tell him not to do this. I know he's gonna do it anyway. But then when I need to win, I'm gonna play him anyway. Because in the big games he plays it.
And deep it, history suggests Pep don't like man that he can't control.
Exactly.
Because even though they're cold, look, Etu, Zlatan. I read Zlatan that Pep wants everyone to drive in La Puna or whatnot. I'm driving in my Ferrari. You think he's telling me what I can drive in, bro? Yeah,
That's
bro.
what
And
he is.
Etu was the same. I think him and back in the day, him and Pep had a argument, whatnot. Even though Pep, I think, kept in the first year, yeah. Then he went into the next year. But he don't. You're right, bro. I didn't even look at it like that. And I swear, even Yaya Toure before he signed City, they had a bust up as well.
Bruv, he was
If Pep
playing him centre back at Barca, bro. He was fuming.
he started the Champions League final against you lot centre back in it, and Puyol was right back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're spot on, Rants. Like Pep, he will know you're cold and he will play you because you're cold. But if you don't start listening to him, you're sold the next window, bro. Yeah, that's it. Big up on you don't like egos.
But you can tell that he likes Jack though. You know them ones. He likes him, he just can't control him. So it's one of them ones where he's trying to get Grealish to do certain things, but it's not in Grealish's nature to do it. Like even I see an interview with him here, and he was talking about Dean Smith at Aston Villa. He was like, when I get the ball, I'm hearing Pep in my ear telling me not to lose it and that. And then when Dean Smith's telling me, he's like, oh, just go wherever you want to go and do what you want to do. Like, it's a different thing. So when he's playing, like, he's playing with the handbrake on because he's just hearing Pep in the back of his mind. Every time he faces up a player, Pep's in his ear, like, don't lose.
He's doing that around the autumn, bro. He's hearing voices.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. And it's like, you see Grealish for England. Bruv, he just did what he wanted, bro. It was the most, like, bro, I know he enjoyed that, fam. He was balling, blood. Like, man was doing little flick passes in between people, doing all sorts of crazy stuff here. And I'm like, bro, this is the Grealish. You know what made me so happy about that? I thought that there's a possibility that he might have lost it, bro. But, bro, like I keep telling you, man, you can't lose.
You never lose it, right?
What you naturally have, you can't lose. And this is why when you see these scrubbed out ballers, to man talking about age and that, bro, you don't lose it, bro. Rooney's still stanching in free kicks with his big belly, Man, I still see a Michael Carrick still gliding past players and that. Like, bro, when you're a real natural footballer, you don't lose it. You don't lose it. Age can't take that away from you. Like, Grealish has been playing with a handbrake on for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. And the bread just rolled back the clock. Just like that. Just like that. Rolled it back.
Do you know what's mad, Rants? We know, like, IQ will compensate for you not being the most athletic and whatnot. Because one of my boys has his own coaching company, and I helped him out last week, and they were about, I think, under 14, and they said something. And the thing is, I hear them. They didn't watch these two plays, but they were like, oh, like their parents always tell them about your Javis, your Perlos, and that, but they couldn't play now. It's too fast. I had to sit them down. I said to about 4 or 5 of them,
the game's only as fast as you make it, blood.
Exactly. And you get them 4 or 5 where their parents are running late, whatnot. So we're just having normal convo, and I'm just chatting to them about ball and whatnot. They were like, oh, Javi and Perlo couldn't play nowadays. I said, no. When you got IQ, when you can read the game, you don't need to be athletic. You're already ahead. You're even already ahead of the man that are physically quicker than you and whatnot, because it will compensate for you not being that athletic. I said, Javi and Perlo can play in any era because they're just ahead of the game as it is. And then when a man's listening, when you're just silent, they're young though, innit? I expect them to think like this.
But Javi was mobile, blood.
Yeah, that's not even a right example. You're right. Javi wasn't mobile.
Pirlo weren't mobile. You know them, man. Pirlo didn't need to be mobile. Pirlo didn't run at all. Javi was kind of little nippy.
No, that's it, Rants. Rants. One of them said Javi wasn't, because they're seeing Javi at the latter end, because they're like 14. They're seeing Javi from 5-6 years ago. So it's at the back end.
Old man Javi,
they're seeing old man Javi, and they're like, oh, he couldn't play now. I said, no, trust me. He can. Up here will separate you from if you've got a good IQ, you do not have to be quick, bro. You don't. No, we see one of the best. You see, bro, one of my favorite players, if I had to just play for you, man, I keep saying it. You see Michael Carrick, bro. I think even by your own fan base, I think he's underappreciated, bro. Because in that star-studded team, he was one of the best for me, bro. Saw the game before most men around him, bro. He was so cold, so cold. Even at Spurs, bro. But yeah, man, this England team, I'm gassed. I can't lie. I'm gassed.
Football was unreal, blood.
Unreal, bro. Unreal.
Like, bro, honestly, bro. Like, I have no problem supporting England if they play football like that. No problem. No problem, bro. I'll be honest, because England have been shit my whole life watching them play. It's not been enjoyable. But brother, if they're going to play like this, bro, I'm not missing a game, because man are cooking something crazy. I can't lie.
You've seen more England teams than man. Like, have you ever seen them play like
England have
This
never been good.
harassment, bro.
Not in my life, bro. Since I've been watching football, England ain't been good, bro. Everyone talks about Euro 96. I was too young to remember how England played, blood. You know them one. So
I was just about
man,
to, I was just literally about to ask you about
so
that.
man don't know about that, bro. I grew up in the 90s, blood. So my first World Cup that I remember properly was the 2002 World Cup. So anything before that, bro, like, do you get
You
me?
saw
Like,
the triple R's, man.
yeah,
I'm
but that
jealous.
was my team, blood. You know them
Yeah.
ones there. Like that's the first World Cup that I remember watching every game. Like before that, man don't remember nothing. Do you know what I mean? Just little things, like little details, but not enough. So it's one of them ones where when I look at this England team, bro, the football, now man can actually say this is the best England squad I've ever seen. Because we're playing proper football now. Do you know them ones? We're playing proper football now. When I look at this squad and I look here, that we still got Sancho here that can come back into this now with the football that they're playing. Do you know what I'm saying? There's players that are playing abroad, right now, like Loftus Cheek, like Tamori. All these guys will think, yo, you know what? I can get back in the squad now because Carsley has brought Angel through and he's not playing in England. Do you see what I'm saying? So because of that, there's players now that we're looking at. Cole Palmer still to add to this squad. Like there's bare man, bro. Reece James, man has still got Reece James to add to this if he can stay fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a bag of players that man still have to add to this squad, and the squad's already stacked, fam.
We've actually got a team.
Bro, we got a team, bro. I rate Konsa as well. Konsa's a baller. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been playing really well. Do you know what I mean? Bro, like there's just so much to add. Like it's looking like we got 2 or 3 players for each position, bro. Like genuine contenders. Like genuine. Like that Morgan Rogers is mashing work. He's gonna have to get a call up soon.
For bro.
He's he scored a brace for the under-21s the other day, and he's doing it. It's light for him.
And it looks effort. Yeah, it looks effort. It looks like he's not even trying, bro. He's going through the most. And this is what I mean. Like, I didn't even know this, bro. I thought he come through our Middlesbrough Academy. My brother said no. He was at City, bro. Do you think he could be that good, bro? And it makes sense. He comes through City, bro, because big up that's was saying, and Big Steve, they were saying City, like they play the same through all the age groups. So once you make it to the first team, you're not out. And it's evident. Look at Rico Lewis, look at Cole Palmer, look at McAtee and whatnot. They don't look out of place when they come into this team because they've already been nurtured from.
They bagged for the under-21s as well. McAtee and Rogers both bagged for the under-21s.
Do you know what? Yeah, you know he was supposed to be I think City scouts thought he would be ahead of Palmer, but then I think he got a mad injury. Then he went on loan, innit? But he was supposed to actually be next up before Palmer. He's a baller, bro. Baller.
He's nuts, bro.
Sheffield he went to, innit? In the Championship, I think.
Yeah, he's saying he's the same age as Cole. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a cold youth. Rico Lewis is cold. He balled out, bro. Like this youth, brother. This is what I'm saying. This youth can play anywhere, bro. Like he's not getting the gas he deserves, you know, because he's sick.
Facts.
He's sick. I can't even lie, bro. This Brez I've never seen him have a bad game, bro. Like he's got good fitness intensity. He's good on a half turn, can pass, can dribble, like bro, can read the game. He could do everything, bro.
He's even good airily for a man that shouldn't be good airily, bro.
He's nuts.
I'm seeing winning duels against man taunting him. I'm like, bro, how are you even getting that? Do you know what? Yeah, the football fan in me. You know how Pep does the roulette thing, and I know obviously it works because it prevents mad injuries. That's why City never really get mad injuries. But I want him starting, bro. I know he started so far, but we know Pep might just drop him for 3-4 games, and he'll come back in and look seamless. But I don't want that, bro. I actually want to see him start every game because he is a bro. Rants, like I'm trying to look at a deficiency in his game,
he's got no weaknesses. He's got none.
There's none, bro. There is genuinely none.
He's got none. He's got no deficiencies. He can do everything, and he can do everything, to a minimum of a 7 out of 10. Minimum.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of his attributes are 8s and that. Like his first touch is top level, press resistance top level, reading of the game top level, bro. Like a lot of people don't see the interceptions and stuff he was making, like just reading stuff and stepping in and that. Like I look for the stuff like that. I look for the off the ball stuff. Because a lot of people just rate players on the ball, but off the ball, a lot of these men are shambles, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But
you know what?
This kid's different, bro.
Because it's mad. Him and Angel Gomez both have low center of gravity. Yet they were two best for me that was reading the game. They were the two best.
Yeah, they were reading the game, bro.
And they're the smallest, bro. For me, they were anticipating danger before it even happened. They were just sweeping up them two. I heard this is what I mean. I see some of my family say Trent was intercepted. I said, no, he won't, bro. No, he wasn't, bro. It was the other two. They were just popping it off to him, but Trent wasn't in there intercepting. It was the two smaller men. Even Rice wasn't. Even Rice.
This is my point, and this is what I'm saying. You was actually watching the game. You know ball, bro. A lot of these people were sucking off Trent's performance yesterday, and I was like, yo, all the stuff that Trent done well, had nothing to do with defending. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Nothing to do with defending. Getting on the ball and playing some good passes, the eye-catching stuff. But the stuff that keeps the pressure on the other team was Rico and Angel went counter pressing. When England were losing the ball, they were the ones winning it back and then turning the ball and moving it.
And they were keeping the pressure on. Like one would go and one would drop. You can tell. And the things, them two, that was their first time playing with one another.
Yep. Probably since they probably played together under 21s, to be fair. Because Carsley's a smart brother. Fair. He brought through all the brothers. He brought through all the brothers that already know how he plays. So it was seamless. You know them ones. Like, and this is why I love him as the manager, but also I hate Ten Hag. Because, bro, 4 of our back 5 is Ajax, bro, and you still can't kick ball, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. This is what I mean. Like, bro, big up Kenny. I said this to my brethren that it could, but that's the thing. Like, that's the thing with national teams. Sometimes if a player has mad PR, it's not down to the manager. They'll get over it. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, Rice and Bellingham will start in this midfield, and I agree with you. I don't.
It should be Rice or Bellingham, not Rice.
And not both of them.
Because I think they've got similar strengths. They've both got engines. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's it. But for me, Rice is better in the box-to-box role than Bellingham. Like, I don't rate Bellingham at all. Rice is better on the ball than Bellingham. Bellingham on the ball's clumsy, bruv. You know them ones. Bellingham's better at crashing the box, but from a technical standpoint,
third man running, I know what you mean.
But he's less likely, to read the game as well as Declan Rice, to win the ball back. Do you see what I'm saying? So maybe against lesser teams you could play Jude, for the more attacking threat, but against better teams you need to play Rice, bro, because Rice will crash and try and win the ball back. But to me, I'll be honest, both of them are technically deficient, to really play the football that we could play without them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know I must have put a tweet up and I said in this starting 11 it's only Rice and Konza that aren't technically sound, but I mixed up my words. I meant to say technically cold. When I deeped it, or the howler,
good on the ball though.
Because even like you said, Konza's cold on the ball, and I was like, no, not on a howler. But Rice, I stopped by it. Then you get the Arsenal fans crying, whatnot. I was like, cool. I should not say because sound just means you're a bit better than average in it. That you're competent in it. But I meant technically cold because I looked at that whole squad and I'm like, all of these men are technically cold, bro. Bar 1 or 2. All of these men are actually cold, bro. And it's just nice to see, bro. I was actually watching England with a smile on my face, bro.
The football was nuts, bro. Like it was. And it was, you know what I loved about it? It was like concerted pressure, like for the whole game. Like, never let them guys, never let them out the yard, bro. Them man on house arrest, blood. Like, they didn't get out their half. Like, the whole game, constant pressure. The Ireland game, there was a few times Ireland kind of broke away because Angel weren't playing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, man never.
That as well. Colwell was flipping going to, he's not good at going out.
And Rico wasn't playing either. You know them.
Exactly.
So it was like you said, it was Colwell and Kobe Mino in the 6 and left back, bro. And Colwell doesn't invert the way Rico inverts. Like, it's different. He inverts and he's a midfielder when he inverts because he's a midfielder.
Yeah.
So he inverts and then it's just the pressure. They couldn't get out. Like, when the other team wins the ball, Rico wins the ball back like a midfielder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't let them out. And then Angel as well anticipates and reads it. So it's like when England lose the ball, they got 5 midfielders because Trent's in midfield and Rico's in midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? And they just condense the space. It's nuts, bro.
And like you said, they win the ball like a midfielder and have the ability of attackers to do their thing. That's what's beautiful about it. You'll get man that win the ball as a midfielder, but because they're still defensively, like I've always said, Declan Rice can break lines, just not by passing, by dribbling. I've seen him
by carrying it. Yeah,
literally, I've seen 2 or 3 men in front of Rice, and he's actually dubs them up and popped it off. But when some Arsenal fans trying to convince you the most progressive passing stats in that, bro, you do know just passing it. If you pass it diagonally forward to your right back, that counts. You know, some of these Arsenal man, bro, they defend their plays with. They're just mad, delusional sometimes. But Rice, I always say to him, cool, by his passing, I don't agree with you, man. But I've seen him break lines by carrying the ball, bro. I've seen it many times. And look, big up Veli. Veli was saying I think Wharton's a baller, bro. He won't be at, I think this is his last season at Palace. Maybe he might give them an extra year, but even
I think United copy him in the summer, man.
Do you reckon?
I think so. I've been hearing noises about Adam Wharton still. I think we're going to go in there and drop the bag and go get him in the summer. I
think I know man will say Roger. I genuinely believe Roger won't be at City for too long, and I think he's achieved everything.
Yeah, Real Madrid won him.
Exactly, and if he does 5 in a row, City fans won't begrudge him. He's done 5 in a row and won us the winning goal in Champions League. I think this could potentially be his last season, and I think City will go in for Wharton as well because he is next. England are actually blessed. When I deep it, when you're saying we're stacked, and you name the man that still aren't here, your Fodens, your Bellinghams, your Palmers. All these men that still aren't here. It's actually crazy, bro. When you sit down and actually think of all the talent we have, it's mad.
But it was always, bro, I kept telling man, it was always Southgate holding us back, bro. It was always Southgate holding us back because the funny thing is, as much as, cool, a lot of these English players, they're not absolute worldies, bro. They have a certain base level that they should be playing way better football, than you're seeing them play for England. And what these men have, more so than the England of the yesteryears where I grew up in the 4-4-2 era, is that a lot of these English players are a lot more tactically flexible. They've been coached properly. Like when you look at Rafa Benitez, he said about Gerrard, he said Gerrard couldn't play CM because he didn't understand the game. That's why he played him on the right.
That was the overlap episode.
He didn't understand the game. These young English brothers now have played in loads of different systems, so they understand. Like Trent understands how to invert now. Rico understands how to invert. If their man were growing up in the era of 4-4-2 straight line football, these men couldn't have gone to international level and then altered the gameplay. All of these men want to play the way they play at their club. That's why them man were playing 4-4-2 with Scholes on the left because man didn't know how to play nothing else. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas now, Rico, Cole, all these men have grown up at Man City with foreign coaches, and the coaches that aren't foreign, they're still following a certain game model. So they're learning a different way to play football. So the players now are actually more intelligent now and more coachable than the other players. The other players were more talented, fair enough, like in terms of like all-out talent. Like we don't have a real Ferdinand. We don't have a real Ferdinand. We don't have a John Terry. We don't have a Paul Scholes. We don't have a Michael Carrick. But we have ballers that understand the game better than all of them. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. They understand the game. They're more versatile because they're playing in loads of different systems and they're a lot more adaptable and they're a lot more coachable. Do you see what I'm saying?
Do you know what is Rants, I quickly want to move it back to this Trent thing. You know why I was happy that he was actually inverting him? Because me and you both know I've played this position in training, but I've never started a game in this position, but I've had to move there and do a role. When you're a fullback, this is why my brethren that play left back and fullback, they love it so much because when you're left-footed and you're left back and right-footed and a right back, when you receive the ball, you're at a 90-degree angle. You see the whole pitch in it. And this is why when some man say Trent should play right midfield and whatnot, because if Trent was if he was in the Beckham era or like the early 90s, late 90s, early 90s, he would be a right midfielder, in it.
Yeah, he played right in the field.
He'll play right midfield. But I feel like Carsley's probably kind of seen what Klopp done and Slot's done with Trent. I feel like the reason why, because certain man don't want him to play right back, and I'm like, no, I want him to play right back. I don't want him playing midfield because you saw what happened midfield. Because it's different. He died. You have to have your head on a swivel, and he can't really play with his back to goal, bro.
And you have to receive the ball, facing your own goal, and he's not good at that. When you play right back, he always receives the ball here, open, so he can play there.
And that's right, because this is why I understand why right-footed man don't like playing left back and left-footed man don't like playing right back, because
you can't open the game out.
you've shrunk your vision of the pitch straight away because you're not on your preferred foot and you can't open out. You're having to go in on your stronger foot
into traffic as well.
Literally, bro. So your view of the pitch is literally just submersed, bro. Is literally shrunk, and that's why I want to keep Trent at right back. But listen, this is another one that Liverpool fans will hate.
Hold on, bruv. This is why it tells you how good Rico Lewis is.
Facts, because he can do either side seamlessly, bro.
And he plays left back like he's left-footed, bro. This guy is so competent, bro. It don't matter.
But this is why, Rants, you already know me. I'm balanced. I've always said Reece James over Trent as a right back. Keyword. I think the actual footballer, I'll still have Trent. But as a right back, and this is why I think if Reece James stays fit, he will probably end up playing that position because he can do what Trent does going forward. Maybe not as well, but he's better defend. Because predominantly, if you're in a back four, your primary job still is to defend. And he's a better defender than Trent. Do you know what I mean? So this is why I still say, as a right back, Reece James.
I think he's a better footballer. Period. Like when he's.
That's why I disagree.
I've seen Reece James play midfield, bro. Reece James can play midfield. Trent can't play midfield.
He played midfield for Wigan, innit?
Exactly.
On the left. You know,
he can actually play there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you know, we grew up on ballers can play anywhere. You know what? You kind of trumped me there. Still,
bro,
you kind of
that's it. Bro, I'll be real. He's a better footballer. Reece James is a better footballer, but Trent has a superpower, and his superpower is that passing, bro.
Yeah,
it's his superpower, bro. Like, bro, he plays, bro. His passing, is right up there in terms of some of the best passes in the Premier League. He's probably top 3 in terms of long passing. Don't fuck around and forget that short passing and one-touch play is still passing. He's not the best passer, but when it comes to long passing, he's probably top 3 in the league, innit? He's not top 3 passers of the ball in the league because you have to be able to play one-touch passes in short under pressure, and he can't do that. But if you give Trent a second to get the ball out of his feet, he can put that ball wherever he wants. Wherever he wants.
You're right. The most dangerous thing you can do as the opposition team is literally, like you said, you know, when he literally receives the ball, pushes it out of right foot and puts his head up, you're finished. I don't care what team you are. You're finished, bro, because you saw the ball to Gordon. He can literally cut out your whole team, not 1 or 2 or 3.
And he cut across the ball.
The pass was mad.
And the ball, he cut across it, but he put backspin on it as he cut across it. So the ball slowed down as man was running onto it. And he cut that through 2 players. Like, that shit there it doesn't make sense, innit? Like, it's only like I keep saying to people, you can't teach that.
Facts.
And he doesn't practice that. This is what I'm saying to man, bro. Like, you can't practice a pass like that in training because you can't replicate that. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't replicate it. You stand here, I'm just gonna cut this. It doesn't work. This is why I keep telling people, when people talk about coaching, Trent can do that because he's Trent, blood. It's got nothing to do with practicing. Oh, he's not in training practicing passing between 2 dustbins at 30 yards away and slowing the ball down. The guy just has an uncanny feel, for striking the football. And you can't teach that. That's natural ability. Do you know what I'm saying? It's natural ability. It's got nothing to do with practice, bro. Like, you don't practice taking the weight off the football when there's players here, and then you got to adjust it to the wind as well. Because when you're playing in a game, if the wind's blowing towards you, you have to put more, you have to strike the ball harder. Do you know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff about training and practice, no, bro, man's not practicing that. He's just cold at it.
It's even the opposite, Rants. Even when it's that torrential rain or raining, you know you don't have to put as much zip because the natural is going to do that for you. Do you know what I mean?
You let the pitch carry the ball.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? So you have to take some power off it. All these things, that is IQ. That's what that is. That's football IQ. That's understanding things. People don't consider that as IQ, but that's IQ. How much weight to put on the ball is IQ. Either end, either putting extra or taking off. Do you know what I'm saying? What angle to strike the ball? How much spin to put on the ball? That's all IQ. That's understanding everything. That's what that is. So when he's doing that, if you give him time to think, it's like playing snooker for him. Man's just it's just the angles.
He's literally just assessed. That's
and what he's just looking across the board and playing snooker. Boom.
Exactly. And he knows You see, like a Bruno, where they think they can make that pass, but they can't. He knows he can make that pass, so he's literally assessing angles, bro. You're spot on. And
but this is why I hate Bruno, bro, because Trent can play those passes. Bruno tries to play passes that he ain't got the technique to play, but he just keeps hitting them, and eventually something happens. But Bruno ain't got the taking the weight off, the backspin, the trajectory. He ain't got that. Bare of his passes are flat. Man, you see man trying to Travella a pass 30 yards. It's like, bro, there's no backspin on a Travella.
It doesn't even beat the first. Yeah.
You
know what, though, Rants? There's a player I wanted to ask you about because we'll see someone in the comments bring him up. What you saying about Eze's performance? Because you see, for me, I'm not saying it was the best, but you know why I'm not going to be on him too much. I've always said, and it might make me sound like a hypocrite if you just speak out, Bruno. When a man keeps trying to, especially play forward and loses the ball, I don't mind that because you're taking a risk. You're trying to take a risk to get it. So I think the problem with Eze yesterday was it wasn't the right decision. I think the idea was there, but it was the perfection. So he had the right idea, but it was the perfection. Because man are now saying you know how football fans are, he's washed, he can't play in this. No, Eze's a baller, bro, but it wasn't the best. You get it? It wasn't the best.
You know what it is? I always say, I don't mind, I don't mind if a man has a bad game when he tries to do things well. Do you know what I'm saying? If he tries to do the right things and they don't come off, you could put it down to a bad day in an office. I hate when people constantly make the wrong decisions, like Rashford. Do you know what I'm saying? The thing is with Eze, I don't believe that Eze is a winger. He's not. You know the man. So when he comes on the wing, and also remember, think about it from Eze's point of view. He's come on, England are cooking, and he's just eager to impress. So everything he was doing seemed a bit rushed, didn't it? Like normally, but he done some really good things though.
He
done some really good things, bro. But then it was like it almost seemed like he was too eager. Because if you notice, he was trying to do things and he's losing his foot in, or do you know what I mean? Or he's gonna shoot and then last minute he changes his mind and then tries to kind of cut back, and that all of it was like he was too eager, and then he got caught in between making a decision. And then when you get caught in between, you're better off doing the wrong thing, with conviction. You know them ones. You know them ones, and that's what it is. So bare times he got kind of caught in two minds. And that's just what it is, bro. So sometimes, even if you do the wrong thing and you do it with mad conviction, you get like one of them, like Rashford or Garnacho ricochet dribbles, and you still end up with the ball. You know them, man? Because you just because you done it with bare conviction. But when you kind of pull out of the dribble and then try to do something else, then you end up losing it, or you slip or something. Yeah, bro. Sometimes you just gotta just decide what you're gonna do with conviction. The chance that came to him, that he could have rapped first time, there was a player there, and he's changed his mind last minute to try and cut back. I would have just slapped it. Go with your instinct and just slap it. And if he gets blocked, he gets blocked, innit? Do you know what I mean? But you don't want to lose the ball in the box trying to dribble.
Do you know what it is, bro? You're spot on, because the thing is, he has the explosiveness to be a winger, because we were linked with him, innit? I think we still are. But I've been saying, some of our fans were saying he'll come in and take the left. This is when Luis Diaz was kind of misfiring it. Oh, he could play on the left. He can play on the left, but I want him in that 10, bro. If you let him at 10, he will cook. And I've been saying he's got the explosiveness, but for me, he's not a winger, man. He's not a winger. I feel like he's a player that wants to receive on the half turn and be directly in front of goal, not coming from wide areas. And you know what I mean? But I knew I wanted to get your opinion on that, because I think people were going in on him a bit too much. I was like, nah, man. He was doing
no one had a bad game, for people to be going in on anyone, bro. England played well. Do you know what I'm saying? The worst performances yesterday, I thought, Noni just awkward. He got a good assist. The weight of the pass was very good, but he's an eyesore, bro. He's awful to watch, innit? And I just don't rate him as a footballer. But
you know, if him Noni, Rants, me and Don always pick up Don.
Don loves him, but I think he's so washed, bro. Oh my day.
Like, he's not a technician. He's not He's not a natural street baller. However, why I understand why some Chelsea fans rate him is I like his direct. You know, you get some wingers, bro. For me, you can't be a winger if you're not direct. But we've seen wingers that aren't direct, bro. One thing I rate about Noni, he's always trying to go to goal. But when sometimes Don will say, "Oh, he's a technically good baller" or whatnot, I'm like, no, that's why you're doing too much. But his directiveness, I rate. I can't lie, I have to give him. But yesterday, it was just a car crash,
This is
bro.
what I mean about conviction. I told you, even if you do something shit with conviction, bro, you get stats, bro. Noni's gonna get stats because he has conviction when he's running, but it's just not good.
Good,
Do you know what I'm saying? Same as Saka was off it yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying as well? But I think you know what it is with this England team. I think the way this England team plays and the amount of the ball that we're gonna have in attacking areas, I think it's gonna suit the off the cuff players.
Facts.
It's gonna suit them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's one of them ones where with Saka's thing, he gets the ball, he's always wants to try and do the cutback, and then for Arsenal, he's always got the overlap. For this England team, the fullbacks are inverting. He's not gonna have that decoy. So now he's gonna be in genuine 1v1s or 1v2s, and he's gonna have to try and go past people. He's gonna have to be braver, take more risks. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not really a risk taker, and that's why a lot of the time it's like it looks like nothing's happening.
The thing is with Saka though, like he done it in his early days under Emery when he was playing left back, bro. He actually was beating his man. I'm not saying he's a bad footballer. Like the Arsenal fan, you can't say nothing bad about him at all. But since he's actually played right wing, for me, you're right. He doesn't beat his man enough. He always has that overlap with Ben White, and then you have Odegaard to pop it off to player 1-2, and he's in. If you look at the majority of his goals, literally, bro, look at the majority of his goals for Arsenal. The typical Saka goal is he'll get the ball, he'll get fist to him out wide, they have space. 1-2 with Odegaard, he slips it in between the left back and the centre back. Then normally he's just side footing, he's bending it around the keeper. That's normally his that's normally his goal, innit? But you're right. For England, I think the off the cuff ball is going to suit them more. This is more tailored.
Even Gordon looked good, bro. Like because he was taking.
Gordon's been my guy, bro. Gordon's been my guy, bro. From Everton, I know he had a bust up with Lampard and he said certain stuff, but I've always rated this guy. And some man said, "Oh, he just one of them players that looks nice," and I'm like, bro. For me, he was one of, if not the best left winger last season. And this is what I say,
man. He looks nice on the eye. I think he's got a nice bit of like unpredictability and scattiness to his game, but he's technical. You think
he's a steady season, bro?
He is, but he kind of looks crazy. Like, you know them ones. It's one of them ones that he's got a scattiness about him,
like a bit frantic, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like, you know the ones that when man's dribbling, it's like stop, start, like Luis Diaz. You know them scatty dribbles where it's like man stopping and going and stopping, and it just looks very frantic.
And defenders don't know what to do. I think they don't even know what they're gonna do themselves. Do you know what I mean? But that's the thing. Like when you got a player that is naturally good at that and puts up the numbers. I think Gordon had one of his best campaigns, and I said last season because his first, I think he went to Newcastle in January. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I remember his first. I think
he did.
And his first 6 months weren't the best, but he also weren't starting. I said, "Watch, he's gonna cook this shit." I didn't think he would have a year he had. I thought, especially in terms of numbers, I thought it would be good. But for me, he was one of the best left wingers last season, and even him, like he cooked yesterday. But what you said about Saka's spot, and I think Saka's not got, because he doesn't really beat his man anymore. He's going to get a lot of assists for this team, maybe crossing it and Bellingham and Kane at the end of it, headers and volleys and whatnot. But I don't think he's going to get goals out of it. However, actually, he could, because you know he said you don't really have that overlap for England because Trent, and whether it's Trent, whether it's Rico Lewis, whether it's Reece James, Reece James has to overlap sometimes. Whether Carsley will tell him to do that, I don't know. But because they'll cut in,
blood, he'll be central. I reckon he'll be banging shots. You know it is, but I think Saka gets a lot of key passes. Like for the goal that Grealish scored, he's the one who played the 1-2 with Declan in it, and then
Declan,
it in. So that's what Saka's good at combining in it. But he's not going to combine the same way for Arsenal because he's not going to have Odegaard to kind of pop the ball off, get it back, and I think that he still plays for me. If I'm picking this England side right now, I need one industry player on the wing in it. And against the smaller teams, I'm not using any. You know the ones. Against the small teams, I'll play Bowen or I'll play fucking Palmer on the right, and I'll play Gordon or Sancho on the left, and I'll still play Grealish in the 10. I don't care. But against the bigger teams, you need Saka going the other way. You probably need Gordon going the other way. You need that industry, bro. Like you do need it, bro, against the bigger teams. Man can't play 4 ultra attacking players without the work rate. Like you can't do it.
You know what? You kind of segued into it. What is your strongest 11 now? Like forget what cards you pick or what people want to pick. What is I kind of know your front plays, but in terms of that from back to front, what would be your strongest 11? That one department I don't rate. One department I don't rate in England's team is the goalkeeping department. However, Pickford just turns into. Do you know what I mean?
I hate him though. I hate him though.
Same. Trust me.
I'd rather see Pope or Henderson over Pickford, bro. Like I can't stand Pickford, bro. I can't lie.
Pope, not Henderson. Henderson's positioning is atrocious, bro.
Yeah, but him or Pope, then it has to be Pope, bro. Like for me, I can't stand Pickford still. I can't stand Pickford. I'll be honest. I think it's hard for me to pick a team now, this England team, because I don't know who's available, blood, if that makes sense. Because like if everyone's 100%, if everyone's 100%, Reece James starts right back for me, no doubt. Centre backs is John Stones and probably Guehi. But then left back is I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it Rico? Because man don't have a left-footed left back. Luke Shaw's a scrub, and so is Chilwell.
It is Rico. It has to be.
That's what I mean.
Say, you said your centre back partnerships, Gay and Stones. I hear that, but would you throw in a Tomori as well?
Tomori's a baller, but you know what it is with Guehi, yeah? I just like Guehi on the ball, innit? You know that on the ball, and his reading of the game is really good. And after the Euros he's had, he's arguably our best centre back. And John Stones is there because he's John Stones, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. I'm not playing Colwell at left back ahead of Rico from what I've seen. Livramento's a baller. I rate him very, very highly. Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, Rico's different, bro. Like the football that we're playing right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the only 2 6s we really have are Angel and Wharton. Do you know what I'm saying? And Angel he's the best that we're gonna have in that position, bro. So he's got to play there. But then we've got the 8. Grealish plays in the 10 for me anyway.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's my 10, bro.
But then the 8 is hard because it's like it's Bellingham or Rice probably in the 8 in terms of box to box, and it's difficult. It's very, very difficult for me. The reason why one of them two have to play is because I love Kobe Mino on the ball, yeah, but he don't get up and down the pitch like the other two. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're looking at Bellingham probably against weaker teams because he can box crash, and you're looking at Rice against teams that are going to be a bit more difficult to play against. And then
what about Foden?
You could play Foden from the right hand side. He's another one you could play from the wing. Foden, I would play Foden, but I'd play Foden from the wing. Everyone's trying to force the Foden central thing, but bro, like most of his best football he's played,
exactly, bro. Come from
he's played from out wide anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you could arguably play Foden from the wing, yeah. You could play him on, bro. To be fair, I've seen him play on the left for City and he's been cool. I've seen him play on the right for City, he's been cool. Or you drop Foden. For me, Cole Palmer is better than Phil Foden. However, Phil Foden is more industrious. So again, like from a defensive point of view, it's probably more balanced to play Foden on the wing than Cole, because Cole don't want to go back that way.
And against the better nations where we're not seeing much of the ball, I hear that.
But that's what I mean. So it's one of them ones where it depends on the game. You might want to bring on Cole Palmer in the 10 and then move Jack Grealish to the left in certain games, or bring Cole on the right, and so on and so forth. We got too many options, bro. I'll be honest.
It's overwhelming, bro.
It's great options to have, but Carsley has to be brave and drop some good players, bro. We need a squad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So what better is it for England?
I'm probably going Kane as well.
Going Solanke or I'm going to Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is my striker. He's better than all of them.
That brings me. I agree with you, but that brings me on to my point. You think Carsley will do a Coleman and just not pick him because he's playing in Saudi?
Yeah, I think he will.
He will, innit?
Because he likes Solanke anyway. He's already coached Solanke, so I think he's going to do the Solanke thing, which I'm okay with, even though I think for this style of football, Tony's the best striker for it. But I think he does the Solanke thing. I think he makes it really easy now. Do you know what I mean? For Solanke to come into the game, because he's good at linking play. He's more mobile than Harry Kane. I don't see Harry Kane in 2 years' time, being the main focal point for England, man. I don't think so. His legs are gone, bro.
Is it just me? Yeah, but I was actually going to say that.
2 goals, but he was shit, bruv.
Bro, like he just listen, for me, I'm not even gonna like try and clown him, Rants. He's been one of my favorite strikers the last 5-10 years because I think forget his ball striking and one of the most purest, I think.
Yeah,
in my lifetime, yeah, bro. In my lifetime, we've had a few pure strikers of the ball. I weren't old enough to watch Robbie Fowler live, but I've seen the goals to know he's not pure. Nuts, bro. Greenwood, I know man don't want to mention it, but Greenwood, pure. Kane, I've been saying Greenwood and Kane in recent years are only two pure. Obviously, Watkins, Tony, and all that are cold, but they're not pure strikers. Yeah, bro. Like, I just think Kane's just kind of tripping up over himself. He seems a bit more rigid now. Like you can see, I think the injuries taking their toll.
Yeah, his body's broken down. I know what that looks like, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it just looks like
Shearer as well.
All of his joints have just kind of just stiffened up. He can't move no more. Harry Kane, is doing what Cristiano's doing right now for Portugal, just stat padding and kind of holding the team back in the sense of like, it's one of them things where you kind of have to play around a player like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You play around them. It's like kicking ball with your dad and you're kicking ball with all your brethren and everyone's all young. And your dad can't move and that, and every pass has to be right to his feet. You know, every pass needs to be right to his feet, and then he's over here passing to you, and you got.
And then it gets to a point where everyone gets fed up, like, just don't pass him, bypass him.
Man, just play around him, bro. Like man, play around Harry Kane, bro, and he ended up with 2 goals, but he just in the way, blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we'd play better football without him because it's like we're a man down, like. We're a man down off the ball and also on the ball sometimes. He's not really an option. He just gets in the way. Like, he was poor yesterday, bro. Like, but he got 2 goals, but he was bad, innit? And
someone just said in the chat that Carsley's gonna go and watch Ivan. That I would love that, bro. But someone said further up that Carsley's gonna actually go and watch Ivan.
What did he say that? If Carsley said that,
I don't know if Carsley said that, but someone in the chat, I don't know.
Okay, he said he's gonna go. Hey, that's amazing then.
That's proper, bro.
No, I hear that. That's good then, because bro, Ivan Toney's the guy, bro. Like, you see this little one-touch link play and that, bro. That's his bread and butter.
Bread and butter for him.
He'll cook. He's my striker, and then it's probably to start. It's probably Foden on the right, and it's gonna be Gordon or Sancho on the left if they're all fit. You know them ones. But once Sancho starts cooking at Chelsea, this England team is tailor-made for him to shine, innit? You know them ones. Right now, for me, it would be Gordon and Foden on the wings, Tony up front, Grealish in the 10. Man's cooking, bro. And then you still got Cole Palmer to come off the bench. You got Kobe Mino to come off the bench. You got Saka to come off the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, we're stacked, bro.
Do you know another man we've not even mentioned? I've been rating him, bro. And I think, I didn't watch second half, but I think he came on, correct me if I'm wrong. We still got Morgan Gibbs-White, bro. I don't think he's hardly going to see time. So cold, bro.
Cold, man. Cold. Do you see that pass he played the other game? The outside
Ireland, innit? He did come on second half, innit?
Yeah. Oh my outside of the bro. Cold. That pass was nuts, bro.
Morgan Gibbs-White's a ball because you see him and I didn't even know him and I know they were on the same World Cup squad, but I didn't know they were close. But they said they called each other when boys. They both. Yeah, they're proper boys, but. He's another, and you know what's unfortunate for him? Because we're so stacked, he's probably like 8th choice in his position. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's obviously Carsley rates him. He's got a good bond with him, but I think the next international tournament, 20 couple years time in America, Carsley probably is gonna have the biggest headache that any England manager in history has had, bro. Because even by then, we're probably going to see another young G that's emerged by then. This is just the team we're seeing now.
You're going to see the McAtees and them, man, the young Gs and the under-21s and the Morgan Rogers. Them, man, are going to be knocking on the door loud.
Facts.
Now, they're proper ballers, man. I swear down. This, bro, it is, honestly, it's a privilege to watch these man play football, bro. I was watching this yesterday and I was thinking, bro, you see, if I could watch football like this every week for my club, like, I just, bro.
Right, do you know what I've even been watching? I've even been going on their YouTube channel.
Yeah,
that's how much I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, the man them are cooking, bro. Like, I can't believe it, bro. Like, it's like, and you know what's infuriating? This, bro, Carsley's done this in less than 2 weeks, blood.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Less than 2 weeks, bro. Ten Hag's had 3 seasons. This is his 3rd season. We still can't play football, yeah? This brother has gone, yeah, and scooped up a few of the young G's that he's won stuff with, yeah? And all he's done was, he just said, all right, cool, man, them. Where we left off. And then, man, are just, bro, like, this is how you know. Because think about it this way, yeah? At your club team, these men have these guys every day. Every single day. This brother's had them for a week. This is the 2nd week, bro.
Facts.
This is his 1st camp. So
even in the calendar year, he's only seeing them 3-4 times a year. If that, do you know what I mean?
How's he got them playing football like this? Like, man are saying, oh yeah, it's only Ireland. It's only it's not only, bruv. Like, man are playing against professional footballers, yeah. You, man, have never played together before. That's the first time that both 11s had never played together before.
And Rants, like I said earlier in the stream, that's why because the first thing that people, you don't get that man that just hate England regard. With me, I was only really hating them because of Southgate and the man that come and the people before him, your Hodgsons and what. I've just seen stinky managers my whole lifetime. But when you get the man that just hate England for no reason, they're saying, oh, but they're expected to win these 2 games. It's like, no, they are. But the way we would have beat the Estonians and the Kazakhstans and that would have been scrappy 1-0, 2-0 wins where we look like we're struggling against a lesser opposition. It was seamless, these 2 games. That's why you're spot on. I don't like that lazy notion. Oh, but you're expected to beat these 2, bro. The football we were playing and we just looked secure as well, bro. We looked secure as well. And even I think they broke through the first half. Some quick guy and Pookie were on a 2-2. Bro, the way Rico Lewis and what's his name? Rico Lewis and Angel Gomez just read that. It's crazy. You can see Angel Gomez couldn't catch up because you can see he just did a long busting run in it.
Yeah.
But the way Rico Lewis swept him for him, bro, crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were saying all stream to speak about the Ronaldo stuff. But the thing is, it's nothing that we didn't already know, bro. Rats has been saying that same stuff for time.
Yeah, put the Ronaldo quotes in, bruv. I seen that Garnacho liked it as well. Again, blood. Garnacho's taking the piss out of this manager. I'll be honest.
That was Sancho,
bro. I told you, man. Yeah, these man don't rate this manager, including Garnacho. Yeah, they're going on like say Garnacho is like teacher's pet and all this, and like the manager, like he loves, bruv. He don't care about this manager, bro. Like he don't care about it. Like, bro, none of these players have a relationship with this manager except for.
I was just about to say that. I don't think one. How about this, Rants? I was gonna say, even the Ajax plays, even his own that he brought in, man.
Bro, Lissandro is the only one that he has a genuine relationship with. Like that, Lissandro's like his son, bruv. The rest of these man, they hate him, bro. I'm telling you, they don't like this brother, bro. As soon as he fell out with CR7, he fell out with Cass, he fell out with Varane, he fell out with Garnacho because Garnacho sucks off CR7, bro. So. Same with Dallo, CR7's guy, bro. Like, bro, when he fell out with Ronaldo, he lost half the dressing room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he fell out with Sancho when he lost the other half. Like, he's got no one. You just got Lissandro and McTominay. And McTominay's gone.
I know these man when they go into Carrington and they're having breakfast or whatnot, when they just see him, when you see someone that just drains the life out of you, like, oh, he's here. You know the ones that I feel like they would, when you were in school in that year and you knew the supply teacher was taking over, but you had that teacher you didn't like. So every time you see them, they just ruin your mood. You could be happy, bro. You could have got good news, and you see that person at such that. I bet that's like your plays early morning when they're in the canteen cooking. And I bet Ten Hag's one of the managers. Yeah, obviously, God forbid, I won't wish bad health on anyone, but I bet if there's an odd day he doesn't come into training, players are gas. What Rude's taken over? They're gas, bro. They're gas.
But you can see it though, because you know what it is, yeah. Like, man was watching the Man United YouTube stuff, and shut up, brother. All the Premier League football teams have stepped up their YouTube content this season. I don't know if it's a conscious effort, but
Chelsea, all of them,
Chelsea stuff's cold. Liverpool's thing's cold. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, just been seeing them. Man have been putting out more content. You see the players when they're coming out, and that man are spudding Rude and like dapping him up and all that. Man are just walking past the manager. All of them, like bro. These things matter, fam. You know what I mean? Man will just stage a coup, blood. You know when you just ain't got the dressing room? Like when man are spudding the number 2, but the number 2 is really the number 1 and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, as a man, you'll notice these things, bro. Like, man's coming in here, they're singing the number 2's name at Old Trafford, bro. You're the manager. Like, man, bruv, you ain't, bruv. No one's singing your name, bruv.
That's embarrassing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a little man, bro. Like, it's only a matter of time. Like, the players don't like him, bro. And they brought in those guys, yeah, to build more of like a bond and a relationship because they saw that his relationship with the players wasn't good. Ineos saw that. So that was just them just trying to paper over cracks. When he's saying that as a Man United manager, you can't come out and say these things, Ronaldo's 100% right. Do you know what I mean? We said the same thing about David Moyes. When David Moyes came out and he said something along the lines of, we should aspire to be like Man City, yeah? I knew what he meant, and he was 100% right. But you don't fucking say it, bro. You know the ones there. Like, he was 100% right. We should aspire to be set up like Man City in terms of their sustainability, in terms of their academy, in terms of their recruitment, in terms of them having the best manager, the best players. That is exactly what we should aspire to be. But you don't go on national TV and say that, bro, because then man have to beat you up.
That man that just think out loud is crazy, bro. It's like, personally, this has never happened to me, innit? Because I've got good friends, and I think it wouldn't happen to you, but I've seen it happen to the best of people. You know, when you have a man, one of your brethren, and he's got a girl, but he cheated on her, and you were there that night, and you forget the girls. You might be in a whip or somewhere, and you forget the girls there, and the man said, "Oh, remember that night when we were?" And he stops in his tracks, bro.
Yeah,
bro, that's what I'm moist of. Them man that think out loud and they don't read the room, bro. You're spot on. You're spot on, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be doing that, bro. Like, Moyes was 100% right in his analysis, yeah, but wrong time, brother. Wrong time, wrong place. That wasn't for there. You get me? And it's the same with Ten Hag. Like,
you know what? I saw a picture, on the gram a couple of days ago, and it was Pogba, Sancho. You've probably seen it. Pogba, Sancho, and Cristiano Ronaldo lining up. And someone said, "How can you fall out?" Because he fell out with Pogba as well, innit? Or was Pogba gone by then?
Pogba was gone by then, but it was.
But I think the gist was, how can you fall out with basically this picture with 2 players from this picture? It's crazy,
brother. It's crazy. He fell out with Varane, who's never fallen out nowhere. He fell out with Cassie, never fallen out nowhere. CR7, that's never fallen out nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what are we doing? And that was all before Sancho. And the Sancho thing was crazy anyway, because it's like everyone loves Sancho, bro, at the club. Like, he's mad popular, like mad popular. Like, and you even seen it when he went on loan to Dortmund. Bare Man United players were dropping messages on his IG.
Yeah, facts. I see that.
He's mad popular, but our fan base have got it in their head, yeah, because they don't like him, yeah. And they don't like him for no good reason either. They just don't like him. Do you know what I mean?
We know why, bro.
We know why they don't like him. That's it. They don't like him, so they decided that he's a problem when really he's never been the problem. Yeah,
facts.
And this is what it is. But he's mad popular. But they've got it in their heads that he's not popular because they're trying to make it a him versus the manager thing. Do you get me? But it's not him versus the manager, bro. It's right versus wrong. The manager's a pagan. If the manager falls out, if the manager falls out with half the dressing room, why are we still blaming players at this point?
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? Why are we still blaming players at this point? And then on top of it, the manager's failing as well, bro. He's failing. And now these men are still trying to prop up this manager and try and make it look like this manager's been a success and they're throwing the trophy things around. There was one point where they were doing the win percentage thing, and then that thing dried up because now his win percentage is dead. At the beginning, they were like, "Oh, remember his win? Look at his win percentage, brother." How come they ain't running that prop now?
What? They can't know because they literally can't. Man, I remember when they were running that win percentage, one of the best in United's history. After this amount of games, I actually remember it, bro. It was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. But
crazy.
CR7 just basically saying that. Do you know what I'm saying? Ten Hag's an idiot. We knew that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, bro. And even the league come out saying, that basically that players were feeling like if they were seen to be too close to Sancho, that they felt like it would affect their relationship with the manager. That's how you know this man's a bozo. Certain man were feeling like they couldn't even be brethren with him because he might drop them. That's how you know man's petty as well. A man ain't trying to win football matches, bro. Because the thing is with me, yeah, if I'm the manager and you piss me off, but you're good, I'm still playing you. Because I don't win.
At the end of the day, it's benefiting both of us. You're playing well and you're saving my job. Like, you're helping my CV. So it works hand in hand. Yeah, you're spot on still. I'm still
playing you, bro, because fam. But the worst thing about it is, yeah, the reason why this manager will never ever recover is because, like I say about footballers, if you're trying to do the right thing, yeah, and it's not working, I can give you the benefit of the doubt. Even his identification, yeah, of talent is the reason why he'll never be successful, because he doesn't even know a good player when he sees one.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ahmad wasn't playing. Ahmad was not playing. This guy thinks that Garnacho's good. He thinks Rashford's good. He thinks Højlund's good. He's come out. He didn't want Ugarte. He wanted to keep McTominay instead. This guy don't like footballers, bro.
I was also going to say as well, Rants, yeah, for the United stands that always say, Ten Hag stands that United fans that say, this, that, and other. They always bring up that Ajax team, but I swear that Ajax team, this is why I'm asking you in the chat as well. I swear a lot of them man were already there. He didn't go out and buy a lot of them, man. I swear when he took over there, a lot of them were already there.
They were there, bro. Listen, you know what it was, yeah? I was having this conversation with a Dutch brother as well on a stream with Faz. He inherited a golden generation of Ajax players, bro, with Donny van de Beek, Frankie de Jong, De Ligt, them man there, and then he had players there already. He got lucky. You know them ones? He just got lucky. You know them ones? It's like, imagine you inherit the Barcelona team, yeah, with fucking Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta. You know them ones there? Them man there from the youth team and Messi. All right, cool. Like, bro, you hit the jackpot, rude boy. Like, that's what happened. Like, when you do that, yeah, that you just have to charge it to the game, innit? Like, you got lucky. That's just what happened, bro. This Brer had fucking Kudus on the bench. You weren't playing him. Brother, any manager that thinks Anthony's better than Kudus, bro, you can't manage me, bro. Like, you can't, bruv. This is crazy. Yeah. This is insane. This is insanity.
That's actually crazy.
Like, bro, that should have been the warning. That should have been a warning shot, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? If you think Anthony's better than Kudus, bro, you're smoking.
But do you know what, though? Do you know what? Some people would argue, though, because Anthony's been a scrub feeder, but for Ajax, obviously, I don't watch Ajax in it, but maybe some Ajax fans might say, no, Anthony was actually cooked. Because I actually remember watching a game, yeah.
No, he was doing stuff, but he ain't Kudus.
Yeah. It's the one's clearly better than the other, but for Ajax, I'm not saying I agree with the decision, but he might be saying, well, Anthony's putting out. Because I remember watching a 3-2 game. I think they were at home to final the PSV, but it was one of the classic, it was one of the big games. You know, you got the big three, them final and PSV in Holland. And Anthony's cut in and wrapped it. If anyone remembers the game, it was last week. He scored the winner.
Yeah.
And he was doing his thing. And I think Kudus was even on the bench. But you're right, bro. Like, going forward, sometimes you have to look at footballers' trajectories and what they can be and potential. That's why a lot of players play on potential as it is. Yeah. But yeah, the fact he picked Anthony over Kudus or thinks that's the better player is crazy. And you know what? It's glaringly obvious now because you've got a player in Ahmed that's similar, not the same before the chat going mad, similar to Kudus, as in he's direct, they're very good, their output's good, and he's resting him at the bench. You know, resting him on the bench. You know what I mean?
They're similar. You know them ones because Ahmad's like an 8.
Yeah, literally.
Kudus plays out wide, and Kudus is the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Kudus ain't an out-and-out winger, but he plays there now. But he's more of like an 8/10, bro. There's a lot of similarities between him and Ahmad. He's just more physical, and it's like this manager has got absolutely no talent ID, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man are giving him credit for bringing Kobe Mino through. Mino was coming through anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? And the Garnacho thing, Garnacho's not good, blood. So you can't be giving man credit for that, bro. He's a dead baller. Like he's scruffy. Like he doesn't play for any of the better teams in this league. He doesn't even get in the squad. So I'm not really trying to see. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal sold Smith Rowe. He's nowhere near Smith Rowe or anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's nowhere near even that level. So when
that's
I see him,
Gravenberch, you know? That's why I think Gravenberch cut as well. He's thinking this guy, because
He's a
if
baller.
I remember that it was hardly playing. He's like, bro, you're just incompetent, bro. I need to cut. You know what? Speaking of Dutch, yeah, I don't know if you've seen the goal where Van Dijk gets caught sleeping at the back post. For me, they're both complicit because apparently the Lit's getting all of the
cooked for it.
But for me, it's both. I don't know why it was fans trying to pin it on one play. They're both at fault because the ball shouldn't even be getting to the back post. The Lit should have cleared it. But then Van Dijk needs to be aware. For me,
he switched off.
He switched off, bro.
Yeah, but they're blaming De Ligt because he's Man United's new signing. They're trying to dunk on Man United.
Dunking him already. Yeah, I hear that.
But that's just what it is. But you're right. It was both of them.
Yeah, what do you think of Xavi Simons, bro? Because I might have got this one wrong. I used to rate man.
I think he's dusty still.
He's one of the players. The more you watch him,
yeah,
bro, he's not looking.
He's dusty. I told him, man's a coffee shop Jesse Lingard, bro. I'm telling you, like, bro, he's dusty, bro. I'll be honest. I think Jay Lings was better than him, bro. Like, it's one of them ones with Xavi Simons. You know what it is, yeah? He's just a tidy player in the half spaces, but he's got no outstanding attributes in it. That's what it is. He's got no outstanding end product.
True.
Like, he's not got great end product. He ain't got great passing, ain't got great shooting. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what
he's just good on the half turn and carrying the ball. That's it. Like Jesse.
I feel like when footballers become big already and they're only 11 or 12 or 13, I think this is what happened with him. Because you remember that Hachin Mastor guy from AC Milan years ago? The next Neymar was doing kick-ups with Neymar. I had a video. Bro, I don't know where he's playing now.
Yeah, but that's what doing as well, blood. All them exactly. There, bro.
Yeah, bro. I feel like when you get hyped from 13, 14, people have to hold on to that. But do you know why I think it's even stronger in Xavi Simons' case? Because he's been at some of the big European clubs through his youth. I think it's Barca, PSG, and isn't there another one?
Yeah, PSG, then he was at PSV and he was at Leipzig.
That's it. Yeah. But he's had clout from a young age and been at big clubs. So I feel like,
and his name is Xavi, blood. You know them ones. Man got named after a legend, bro.
Legend, yeah. But man,
man.
Every time I watch, because I used to rate him. I remember when the UEFA Youth League that comes on before the Champions League games, yeah. I think you have to be under 19 or whatnot. I remember seeing him in them games like this guy's gonna cook. Bro, I think PSG went to Man City and he scored at Man City's complex. He scored 2, I think. Like, who the hell's this guy? Because I know he had buzz around his name, but every time I seen him in the seniors now for PSV, I remember I went Arsenal PSV 2 years ago, bro. I mainly went to because we were linked with Sangare, you know, their centre mid, yeah.
Yeah, he's an uncle blood.
Yeah, bro. I was more doing PSV watch it. It was Sangare. Xavi Simons and Gakpo was playing in it, and Noni come off the bench to that team. I think Arsenal beat them at 1-0.
Yeah, bro, they had Thingy on loan as well, blood. From Everton, Brantwaite was there as well. It was and
Brantwaite was there. Brantwaite was there as well. And bro, I was like, this Xavi Simons guy's doing nothing, bro. Like, Noni come on and did more in the last 20. You know when you say conviction and direct? Noni come on and did more in the last 20 than Xavi did the whole game. Gakpo stunk that game. Sangare, bro, first touch like a trampoline. Bro, the minute he got the ball, bro, Arsenal just intercepted it straight away. But yeah, man. And when I see him play for Holland, the game just kind of passes him by, bro. Even Leipzig, apparently Leipzig fans want him. And this is what's pissed me off, bro. Because
nothing player, bro.
Bro, my baller Carvalho went there. Then they signed Xavi Simons, I think, the next week, or they might have signed him a week before. But I was like, no, this is no, that's it. They signed Olmo the week after. I'm like, bro, this is gonna block my boy's
progression.
Pathway, but he's just not. Yeah, man. Every time I watched it, I think I got that one wrong. You know,
he's dusty, fam. No, but bro, listen, like, you know what it was with Xavi Simons. Like, loads of people were rating him, yeah, and I was like, yeah, this guy's rubbish, and people were getting onto me, bro.
Wait, so you know it from early?
Yeah, you know what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't even seen him play a lot. I just saw comps in it, and I was like, he's dusted. And man were like, what do you mean he's dusted? I was like, bro, I'm watching this, and he's not really doing anything. You know, the problem is with what people do is, yeah, people get gassed off basic things. I notice, especially people that don't play ball, yeah, like they can see something that is supposed to be basic, yeah, but they get proper wowed by it. Like, and when you see, when I watch a comp, and they only keep showing me the same kind of things, I start getting suspicious. You know them ones?
Exactly.
Because I'm like,
Do you
hold
know-
on. So what? That's all he does. And then I started watching him, and then when I started watching him play for the Netherlands, I was like, this guy's rubbish, bro. Like, there's nothing about him.
Do you know what, Rants? Do you know how I know you got very good IQ? Because I never watch comps. Big up Don. Don will send me comps all the time. I don't watch them because you're either the worst thing in the world or you're Lionel Messi. There's no balance with comps. So I never watch comp. However, the fact you watched a good comp and still notice you're the bad player, that's crazy,
bro. Nah, bro.
That's
you know when
crazy.
some people post comps and I'll be like, right, was that meant to be good? Like, bro, you know, bro, certain man think they cooked with the comps, you know, and I watch this. And I'm like, this is meant to be good. You're taking a piss. I'm not trying to see that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I watch a comp, based on the kind of position, either the position the person plays or where you tell me this player plays, innit? So if you tell me this players are number 8, I need to see how they're receiving the ball. I need to see how they see the pitch. You know the ones, because how I judge a footballer is on what they don't have, not what they do have. There's no point judging someone on what they do have, bro, because that's dumb. It's just like when I saw Marcus Rashford, practicing his shooting. It's like, bro, you need to practice your weaknesses. Why are you trying to, you know what I mean? Man be leaning into the things that they're already good at. Like, that's not how you become better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even that now, right? Even that now needs work.
No, but I'm saying it's just like Deontay Wilder, bro. Like, what's the point of him practicing the right hand, bro? Like, man, know you've got that. Sort your feet out. Sort your feet out. Like, if you can't fight going backwards, like, who cares? Man, know you got the right hand. Learn something else. Do you know what I'm saying? If you send me a compilation of my man throwing the right hand and it landing, I'll be like, okay, now what? What else?
What else?
The right hand. Because if he just got the right hand, I got something for that, blood. I'll circle the other way. Then what?
And that's why he lost his last 2-3 fights. Yeah, bro. You just get found out.
This is what I'm saying. So when I'm watching, these man play ball, and I'm saying, all right, cool. So that's all you've got. That's not good enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing in football. Like, you're not really allowed to just be good at one thing, blood. Not really. Because if you're just good at one thing, it gives you a very, very, very low trajectory, bro. Because when someone susses out that one thing, well, you got nothing else to lean on,
bro. We both how many times have we been at clubs and there's a player that excels in only one facet of the game? Then they sign a man that can do what you can do as good, if not better, and another 9 or 10 things more. You're now on the bench. Now you're looking at other clubs chatting to your 8. You're gone, bro. So you're spot on. This is why proper ballers can do many things. And they say proper ballers can do many things and play many positions, bro. Because what's it you were saying earlier? And I was like, raw Rants. I didn't look at it like that. The Reece James and Trent thing. When you're like, I've seen Reece James playing a 6. We've seen Trent playing, and he can't really do that. I was like, for real.
If you can play right centre back in a free, I've seen him play wing back. I've seen him play right back. I've seen him play 6. Comfortable in all of those positions. So he's the better footballer. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I can't argue with that logic. Because I'll be a hypocrite if I argue with that, because I use that same logic when I'm judging other players. I can't just use it for that. But you're spot on. You're actually spot on, because that's why I love these shows, because even I'm learning from you, because there's certain things where if you're only good at one thing, for you to keep your place in a team, you have to literally be the highest level at that one thing. It's like for me, Haaland, because now Haaland's close ball control and his little intricate passing, it's gone up. It would naturally have to, because of the players he's playing around. But when he first come to City, and when I first saw him at Dortmund, I'm thinking, you're just a finisher. Like, you're genuinely just a finisher. Then I started watching him more.
Being just a finisher because he's
the best level. So literally, it's like, if you can only do one thing, you've got to excel better than anyone else at that one thing to keep yourself, literally, bro, to keep your place in that team. It's like, let's say Messi's not even a great example. No, let me use Messi as an example. Let's say Messi could only dribble, but he's the best dribbler ever. You're not displacing him. Even if he can't do anything else. If he can skip past 4 man and he knows he can't finish, literally, he can skip past 4 man, but he knows he can't finish, he'll just pop it to the guy that can. You know what I mean? So
But this is why,
man.
is why you need to look at certain footballers, yeah. And this is what I said about Jude Bellingham. When everyone was gassing him up, yeah, at Real Madrid, telling me about GA, I said, no, you start judging Jude Bellingham when he stops scoring.
Scott fat, and it happened, and it happened,
and he was shit. And that was my point. As soon as the goals dried up, stinker and hooked. Man's getting subbed off every game. As soon as he stops scoring goals, he's useless. And this is why, yeah, when man try to do the GA thing with me, no, we'll judge you when you're not scoring. What do you bring to the team? You know what I'm saying? What do you bring to the team? Like, GA is not an attribute.
Do you know what's so mad, man? Do you know what's so mad, Rant? I noticed this earlier about Jude, that I never wanted him at my club, bro. Never. I said, look, he can excel elsewhere. Because at the time, I think we were quoted 120. That's this is a Madrid fan. This is a Madrid fan as well.
That's crazy.
Before we went to Madrid, Rant, Dortmund were quoting 100 to 110 million for us, yeah. And I said, I'll rather, remember, we had an aging midfield. I'll rather use that money to reinvest in 3 midfielders, 3 for the price of 1, bro. I never wanted him at my club. And it's not to say that he's an awful player, but like you said, I think when this botch crashing in the GA, because when I was seeing a lot of his goals for Dortmund and Birmingham, that it's all looks very similar, botch crashing, score and whatnot. But when I'm looking at his other facets of the game, I'm thinking, you're big and strong, but this country, you would always excel because it's all this country loves as it is. But any other thing, I wasn't moved. I wasn't really moved. But big up Jerry and Jeeves, who I used to stream. All 3 of us were saying we might as well just buy 3 man for the price of 1 and just reinvest, bro. Because I never really wanted him, bro.
He's one of them players. He has to score to justify his selection.
Thank you.
That's dangerous. You know them ones. I don't like any player that has to score, to justify being in the team, because that's not what football's about. Do you know what I'm saying? Not at all. If man are saying, oh yeah, he was shit, but he scored, allow it. Harry Kane scored 2 goals for England yesterday, but I'm not saying them 2 goals keep him in the team. Like, if I'm the manager, I'm like, bro, we can play better football without you. I'll sacrifice your 2 goals and get 4 somewhere else.
Do you know what, Rants, though? It is position relative, and I can't be a hypocrite and say it's not, because I'll be honest with you, Rants. See Haaland's first season, he broke mad records, but I was one of the man on him, like, this guy, if this guy wins the Ballon d'Or, I don't like football anymore. Like, he can't. Like, the way I like football.
No, he should still never win one. Don't get it wrong.
So when you just said, if a man just always scores to justify himself being in a team, it's position relative, because if you're a striker, that's what you earn your big bucks for. If you're literally having stinker after stinker, but you've got a goal a game ratio, I can't really get onto you, bro, because you're scoring every game. But then again, however, let's say you're scoring every game, but your team aren't winning now, and you're not good at anything else. Then it becomes a different conversation.
But here's where the nuance is, because it's harder to score every game, in a worse team, in a team that doesn't win anything. Do you get me? So think about it, bro. Like, bro, all of us would score goals in that Man City team. Let's be real. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When you're scoring goals for Spurs, and winning the Golden Boot, and you didn't get anywhere near winning anything, it's more difficult to score those goals for Spurs, isn't it? So it's one of them ones where I don't believe that pure goal scorers should win the Ballon d'Or, blood. The reason why, R9 won the Ballon d'Or was because he was R9 and he never played on the last man. He was dropping deep and running and taking players on and going around keepers. But when you look at the Ballon d'Or winners, it's a bag of midfielders, bro, because it's the complete players, bro, that should be winning these, not these goal poachers. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not these goal poachers. These goal poachers don't deserve to win Ballon d'Ors for me, because for me, it's about complete footballers winning these. You're meant to be the best footballer on the planet. If you're a poacher, you're not the best footballer on the planet. You're not. You're just the best goal scorer. You've got your golden boot already. That's your individual award. You're not the best footballer.
That's why when man was doing the Kane and Haaland comparison, I said, no.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say Haaland's the better player. He's just a better finisher. Because even there's other games to be in. There's other.
But I don't even think he's a better finisher than Kane.
No.
I don't think he's a better finisher.
You know what?
Kane's better in the air. Kane's got a better
more variety of
he's
finishes.
Got more variety of finishes, bro. It's just like he's more mobile than Kane, and he's more of a poacher. Kane's not a poacher.
I fell into the trap of, if you score more, you're a better finisher. Then that goes down to volume. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Variety. Kane, yeah, both feet, header, volley, everything. Kane is Kane, even free kicks. Like Kane is a better finisher. Do you know
You're
what I'm
actually
saying?
right. You're
He's a
actually
better
right, bro. Finisher and striker.
That's what I'm saying. And he's a better player. But Haaland is just a poacher. So because of that, he's gonna score more the ugly goals. You know them ones. But Kane's them wrapping it in the side netting and that. Kane is Kane, innit? It's just one
I
of them.
always say that about striker Rants, yeah. When they put it right or left, if it hits the side netting, you proper know they've got mad conviction.
If you hit when you hit the side netting, those are unsavable. They're unsavable because they're going away from the keeper. Like man's hitting it away from the keeper.
I remember I did a drill, and you would have done this drill many times. You know when you have to play a 1-2 in training, when you have to play a 1-2, set it back. You plays in front, you set it back, and your coach literally says you have to hit the side net. And only the forwards obviously did this. The midfielders and defenders did the other stuff. That shows you're proper. That's why I rate Declan Rice's goal against Ireland. He put that side net in. He wrapped it, and it literally hit the right side net. And I was like, that is a finish. That he's literally said, I'm putting it in that corner and put it in that corner. It's not a thing where, you know, them strikes that kind of like Harry Kane's second one where you're trying to place it, but it kind of goes into the middle of the goal, but the pace beats the keeper. He actually wrapped it and put it top bins, bro. You know, another one. I know this was a penalty, but do you remember when we beat Chelsea in I think the first Carabao Cup final, and Van Dijk has said he's putting it there, and he's literally put it side net, and that finishes like that. Yeah, bro.
Them finishes there are different, bro. I'll be honest. Like, Harry Kane's one of the best finishers I've ever seen, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out my man. Yeah, Carsley ball, them man are cooking, bro. And that's what Greenwood's got on smash with both feet, side netting, inside side netting.
I said once Kane retires, in fact, even whilst Kane's in the team, Greenwood is our next best finisher, bro.
He's one of the best finishers I've seen in my life, bro. And I've seen some of the best finishes you'll ever see, bro. And when I say in terms of pure finishing, both feet, side netting, bruv, he's clear.
Back here. Like, bro, when he broke through that season for you, bro,
bro, he's clear, bro. Like he's so clear, bro. It's like it was like when we have Van Persie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Van Persie's got this thing, just like Mason, where they wrap their foot around the ball, like they hit it with like the instep, but they wrap their foot around what you mean. And they hit the ball, They hit the ball like that every time. Even when they miss the target, they strike the ball well. You never see them scuff the ball. They never drag it. They never kick it into the floor. Every time they strike the ball, it's clean. It's like a volley, bruv. That's how clean they're striking the ball every time. You get me? Fowler was like that as well. Robbie Fowler had a mad, like, both feet. He could just wrap
it, you know another man that can, and you're going to be that spot on. You know another man that was like that? Jan-Klaas Huntelaar, bro.
Just literally madman. Bro, I remember Man United was supposed to sign that blood.
I remember. And then I think you buy Owen instead? Actually, no, that was Benzema.
I think Huntelaar got a big injury, and then he ended up going to. He got a big injury, then he ended up going to like some fucking German team or something. But he got injured. You get me? But Huntelaar could bag, bro. He was meant to be the next Van Nistelrooy, and then he got a big injury, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But he could rap. Oh my days.
What you were saying about Greenwood and I know exactly what you mean, bro. Like they hit with their instinct, but with so much conviction, bro. Yeah, Podolski was another one.
He lost it though. Podolski used to put his foot through that ball and just let it go.
Yeah, he would rarely like caress it or curl it.
You don't see players strike the ball properly no more. Like you see Harry Kane's goal yesterday. Like you don't really see players put their foot through the ball no more. Bear man trying to do these knuckleball dips and all that. Harry Kane just put laces through that, like the way Shearer used to just slap it. Like, bro, trust me, if you put your laces through a football, bro, you don't have to go in the corner. Kane slapped that down the middle.
That's what I'm saying. The pace itself will just do the job. It will fly past you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nah,
there's a goal Henry scored against you lot. I think it was 0-1 or 0-2. You're at Highbury, and he's literally just rust it, bro. It's gone straight through Bartes. It's gone straight. You know the one I'm on about. Like that's what I'm saying. If you just strike a ball well enough.
I think Bartes was taking money though, blood. He was letting Henry score too many goals. I remember those times, bro. Brother, I never trusted that little bald Frenchman, blood. I swear down, bro.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah,
But it's just one of them ones.
taking
You
money.
hit it sweet. You hit it. And do you know what? Yeah, they always say, and I know if you used to ask like strikers at Van Persie Green with this question, you know, when you hit a body so sweet, the ball feels light. It feels like you didn't even strike the
You
ball.
don't feel it at all.
Yeah, you don't feel it at all, bro. You don't feel it,
bro. Nah, I've been there, bro. When you strike a football so clean, bruv, both feet off the floor, bruv, and you just don't feel the strike at all, bro. You just see, man, both feet are off the ground, bro. You put everything behind that. Then the ball just goes. You don't feel it.
You see Rooney's against Newcastle, where he's speaking to the ref.
Yeah,
And
you don't feel those strikes. When you hit the ball, it feels like you just done an air shot, bro.
Literally, it feels like you didn't even strike the ball, bro. That's how sweet you hit. Even I remember Torres against Blackburn. It's come over his shoulder from the edge, and he's literally just hit it sweetly, bro. But yeah, and you know what? Yeah, when you hit the ball like that, 9 times out of 10 they're going in. Unless it's a worldy save, 9 times out of 10 is in, bro.
If it's on target, you score just because of the pace of it. That's it. Even if it's straight down the middle, because naturally it's gonna move a bit anyway.
Yeah. Because I think they were saying if you hit, I remember Ronaldo had an interview back in the day, and they were like, how do you make the ball? This is when he was in his peak, scoring them consistently. Not like now where he scores one every 6 months.
Used to hit the valve on the ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say he said he hit the valve. So you seen that interview as well, but he said the valve would have to be facing him, like as he's going towards the ball, he has to see the valve and it'll be under. And then it will.
That's what their man used to do, and Roberto Carlos and them man, and then they changed the football, so their man stopped doing these Bandulu free kicks, so they couldn't do them no more. You know them, man. And that's why I rate Gareth Bale's thing, because man don't need no valve blood. Gareth Bale was just hitting it and getting the dips on it and that, brother. Ronaldo's thing was 100%. It was the football blood. Man didn't know where them shots were going. He was just beating them off, and the ball was just going wherever it was going. You know what I'm saying?
I think the best ever free kick taker I saw, because my dad put me onto football from young, was Janino for Leon, bro.
Yeah, no one was better than Janino.
I don't think anyone. I've not seen a better free kick. I've seen free kick takers as good, but not better. Like if someone says they're
I've not even seen a free kick taker as good as his. Like there's no that was Janino.
When I look at his free kicks, bro. Sometimes the valve's on the other side. That he didn't care about that as well, bro. He just literally could hit it sweet, and he's scoring, bro.
Bro, the reason why Janino was the best is because Janino could curl it, and then there'll be when it's further out, he's hitting it with laces and dipping it. Like he's changing his technique depending on where he is, bro. Like this is how you know man's different. You see Beckham always like to wrap it. And
wrap it, it was no real,
Janino was like, right, it's too far for me to curl it. So man is wrapping it with laces and getting the dip. Blood. Him and Pirlo used to do the laces thing, but then it dips as well, bro. Like
way out, like you said, like it would defy logic, bro. Like, I remember Pirlo scored one for AC Milan against Parma, and this was later in his career. I see it the other day on like an Insta reel, bro. I'm thinking that doesn't even make sense. That shouldn't have even went in. Like how?
Bro, man start thinking, it's the wind and that. It's not the wind, bro. These man just got some ninja thing when it comes to these things where they can make the football do whatever they want. Like that's what them real maestros are. You know them ones, and you can't teach that, bro. And this is why I say with these ballers, it wasn't about coaching. It was about being good footballers. Now, a lot of these footballers, they owe their careers to their managers, bro. You look at Raheem, bro. Raheem owes his career to Pep, bro. Now he owes it to Pep, bro. There's a lot of these players that without their managers and the system they were playing in, they're just having normal careers, you know. And this is why when people do the trophy argument, for me, the trophy argument doesn't stand up, because right now you can just be fortunate. Look at Jordan Henderson. Without Jurgen Klopp, brother, this bro ain't winning nothing and doing nothing, bro. Because, bro, Liverpool fans wanted him out before Klopp came in.
Bro, another one, Rant, unpopular opinion, and Liverpool fans will slate me for this, but Mohamed Salah, bro, he owes his career to Klopp as well, because before us, he was doing his thing at Fiorentina and Roma and Basel, but not to this level, bro.
Not to that level,
Now that's what I'm saying. This system, like I said to you off air, Firmino, this is why he's my favorite player of the Klopp era, because he was the linchpin, bro. He walked so Salah and Mane could run, literally, like run inside, literally, bro. And this is what I'm saying. That system, our system caters to him so much. A man will say, "Oh, Salah's still scoring under Slot." Though I'm like, no, because Slot ain't really changed much. He's changed stuff defensively, but we're still playing with inside forwards. Diaz and Salah can still run in, but now actually no, I can't say we're still playing with inside forwards. We're playing with more touchline now, but he's not tweaked it too much. But yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Nah, that's it, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, let's get these lights up, bro. 600 was the target. We're on 480. Do you know what I'm saying? We've had 1100 here for the longest time, bro. We should have hit that already. Do you know what I'm saying, man? We brought you a solid show, man. Do you know what I mean? So big up everyone inside. Let them know what you got coming up this week, bro. If you're gonna be about.
Yeah, there's bear this week. So obviously I've got football training soon, but Big Six Bants, they're gonna have a show. I think they might do an early North London preview. I remember Mont saying, and then tomorrow we'll have 2 shows, and then Friday we'll have the whole Premier League preview. And yeah, that's what I got on. And sorry, never found the morning as well. So I'm doing quite a lot till the weekend. Still, I'm here, there, and everywhere.
No, that's wavy, guys. Who's live? Anyway, guys, is there anyone live to redirect, bruv? Make sure we get these lights up, people. It's always good to sit down and
Northside's live still.
Talk football, wavy. Talk football, especially when it's international break. Do you know what I mean? And there's not a lot going on. Do you know what I mean? So it was good catching up with you lot, blood, after the mad morning I had. You get me? So yeah, bro. Oi, Northside's live, bruv. Odegaard injury update. Arsenal season's collapsed. Oh my days.
Because Rants, remember, I was been saying the last time they had a pivotal player injured. Because I don't know your opinion. I think if Saliba stays fit, I hate to admit, I think they probably win that. That's my opinion. In it. The what do you call it? The golfing class from Saliba to Holding was too much. But we've not seen them deal with one of their key. When I say keeper or Saliba, yeah, them 5. Any one of them 5, their core, we've not seen them deal with it. I think they lose this weekend.
Yeah.
Say it again.
We see it this season. I think they lose this weekend.
Yeah.
They lose to Man City, and the season's done for them in terms of the Premier League. And then they're playing catch up, bro. I said already, yeah, like at the start of the season, I said these man potentially. Now, it wasn't the start of the season. I think it was the end of last season, bro. I was trolling them, and I said, bro, this is the season. You've done 2 nearly seasons, yeah. You're about to have your Liverpool season.
Yeah, you know what is Rants as well, yeah. We've only seen Liverpool and City. Actually, City ain't really. No, they have actually. Liverpool and City are the only 2 teams in recent years that have been able to catch up 9 or 10 point deficits. People saying Arsenal. I said no. City caught up to Arsenal. I remember Arsenal were at 8, 9 points ahead, and City caught up to them that season because remember they had 3 draws in a row and something mad like that, bro. For me, Arsenal lose their next 2 games, and then you're 8 points behind us and City. I think us and City win our next 2 games. You're now 8 points behind with more, I reckon, with more injuries. And bro, I looked at their November. Me, Kaz and Monts were looking at their November thing.
It's nasty.
Bro, they've got Inter away, Newcastle away, Chelsea away, and Liverpool 4 games in a row, bro. Liverpool's at home. It's done for them, bro.
Brother, listen, by Christmas, them man are stressed. That's all I know, bro. And we will be here for the demise.
You will be there. We will be there. I big up Lee because Lee and Northside already said they're just going to use injuries as excuses as it ready. They're using them already now. If we don't, I even see it. Someone said if we don't win the league, well, we know it's because our big players got injured. It's like, no.
The man are making excuses already. But last season, you had all your players fit and you still didn't win the league. So you can't use that.
Yeah.
Can't use that. But wait till Pep leaves, bruv. Allow it, man. You know what I want to allow it, man. If you don't,
and I'm even hearing he's going to extend now.
If they don't win the league this season, they're done, bro. They're done, bro. Like they're going to fall off properly.
Because how many times can you motivate your psychology to go again and again? And this is why I say to these Arsenal fans, don't ever compare your club to mine because they're like, you finished second twice. I said, do you know the 2 seasons we finished second? We picked up trophies in both times. In 18-19 won the Champions League, and in 21 to 22 won a domestic double. My club and your club are not the same, bro. We have things to supplement us. We won trophy. It weren't just an empty second. It weren't just a second where nothing. You've had 2 seconds where 2 second place finishes where you won nothing. Most time we come runners up, we still had success elsewhere. Don't compare my club to your club. No way. No way.
That's what I mean. And one of them, you was going for 4 trophies, and you ended up with 2.
2, exactly. And the other one was probably the most prestigious trophy you could win in the Champions League.
These man are telling man that they ain't got a big enough squad to challenge for all these trophies and that, bro. And you're cool. Now they got the smallest squad in the league, bro, because they didn't do no business in the summer. They're done, bro. I'll be real. Like, if they can't see it, do you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of Arsenal fans, when man tell the truth about your club, you feel like man's victimizing you. But I'm just telling you, this is what's gonna happen to you, man, this season, bro. Like, this season, you man are gonna be fighting for the top 4, bro. It's peak. It's peak, bro. Do you know what I mean? I can see the Odegaard thing happening, but bro, it's not looking good, bro, because he's your only creative outlet in your whole team, you know, the only one.
Facts. And do you know the only thing for them, yeah, where they'll have a glimmer of winning this league? If they can stay in and around the top, maybe 2 to 4. Let's say we get to Christmas, yeah, and they're 2 to 4 points off, or potentially even top, yeah. They'll then have to, because one thing I'll give them instead of us, I know they didn't reinvest this window, but I do think if Edu sees them lot kind of top in the January window, or they still have a chance to win it, I can see them reinvesting. Where us, bro, if we get there,
but we said that the last 2 seasons and they didn't.
True.
And that's when they had a realistic
one. Wasn't Trossard one of the years?
But that was a dead thing.
That's not really a needle mover,
that's
innit?
Not a needle mover. That was cool. We're getting Trossard, bro. They were linked to Caicedo that window.
And they didn't. Yes. And Basuma as well. One of them.
And they got Jorginho instead. That's not a needle mover, bruv.
Do
you know what I'm saying? So, that's dusty, man. Them man are not serious. Them man are just trying to stay in the top 4, bro. Like, that's all it is. Like, their owners are twanging the fans, bro. Do you know what I mean? The fans want to win the league, but the owners don't want to win the league. So I don't know. We're gonna see what go on. But yo, we're gonna raid Northside. I'll definitely be in the chat for that, because I know that this guy's having a coronary right now, blood. Like,
bro, he's giving the fill in the foot up.
Bro, that's what I mean, bro. Listen, Arsenal fans, emergency meeting. Every day, emergency meeting, blood. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna crash Northside's chat, people. You know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. And bro, man are gonna catch you guys tomorrow, bro. Big up.